So I just got to work. I always park on the same floor of the parking garage in the same spot. I don't know why, I just do. And I have a lot of homework, so I'd rather be at home right now than at work. Yeah, I'm just take my behind in here and get report real quick. Hopefully I'm not floated. Hey guys, it is Tuesday and I am currently on my way to clinical. I'm about 5 minutes out and it is 6:50 in the morning. I am exhausted, guys. Everyone who do the whole switch days to nights things like this, how do you do it? Jairus, how do you do it? Like, I am dying. Do you hear me? Like, I am slowly, like, I am struggling. So I only have one clinical day. This week I did 3 clinical days last week, but my work schedule is like super trash this week, so it interfered with the days that I can go to clinicals because I still have to go to class. So I'll talk to my manager about that and hopefully we get that worked out for the next schedule, because I can't keep not doing clinicals. That's why I'm part-time. So hopefully, yeah, that'll get cleared up soon. And yeah, guys, we're just on our way to clinical, knocking out these 10 hours, and I'm saying it like it's gonna go by fast. Some days it do go by super quick, but I feel like I always talk to you guys in the parking garage. So as you can see, it's like super dark outside, and I end up getting called in. I was put on call. I don't even think, I don't even think I checked in with you guys and let you guys know, but I was put on call, and I was supposed to be for like 3rd on call, and I'm getting called in at 1 o'clock in the morning. So apparently I wasn't 3rd on call, because that means 3 people would have had to be admitted before I was called in, and I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. So there's that. But it is what it is. Jesus, I swear I can never walk downstairs. So I was told my patient is supposed to be tubed, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'll get up here and ER will call me in like 3 seconds. I am just now leaving, and it is 11 o'clock. 11:30. I just dashed out. I will update you guys as soon as I get in the car. It was a mess. It was like super cold when I went to work this morning, and then leaving out of here right now, it's like super hot. It is 8:30 and I am just now leaving. My shift should have been over at 7:05, but we had to stay for this educational training. So mind you, I get called in. I'm currently on time and a half because I was put on call. So when you're put on call, I think I've said this in a couple of other videos, but for those of you guys who are new to my channel, if you're put on call, basically they pay you a percentage of how much you make an hour, the hours that you're on call. But once you're called in, you get paid. Ooh, bump. But once you're called in, you get paid time and a half. So like my last paycheck, I was, what did I do? Oh, I worked my regular shifts. One of my shifts was a holiday shift, which was time and a half. And then my next shift was, I was put on call, and I think I got called in at like 9 o'clock. So I was also given time and a half. So like my last shift was nice. Had your girl thinking about picking up extra shifts. And then I looked at all this homework I had to do, and I was like, sis, no, you're not gonna do that. It sounded like a good idea when that check hit. You know, you think about it, but then you know you gotta step back and be like, nah. So anyways, I went, what did I do? So I go in and I get my patient or whatever, and I get in there like, oh, the nurse supervisor called and was like, have Jasmine call the ER. So I was like, okay. So I call ER and I'm like, hey, I'm ready for a report. So they give me a report. I get my patient. Boom. Not even 15 minutes later after I get my patient, charge nurse comes in the room and is like, so once you get to a point where you're like kind of caught up, and I'm thinking, kind of caught up, sis, I ain't even started really. Like, what do you mean kind of caught up? She was like, you're getting another patient. And I'm like, I literally no, I literally just got this patient. But I was like, okay, whatever. It is what it is. So I get my patient, or I try to get to a point where it's like, it's calm. And then I get my patient and I administer all my medications or whatnot. And then I go to the ED. I call the ED and I'm like, hey, why is this kid's head like sticking out of the window? Like, got to be more careful. But anyways, I call the ED. I'm like, hey, well, who got this patient now? Because now I got to get a report on this patient. And so then I get my next patient. So now not only do I have 2 new patients, but both of my patients are like new patients. So it's not like a transfer where you don't have to do your admission. So now I got 2 brand new people with no admissions nurse. Sis, where they do that at? And I'm just like, okay. So I'm trying to chart. I'm trying to get medications. I'm calling doctors for orders. Stuff is just whatever. So then I finally get caught up. I gave report a little bit late just because my people had a lot of stuff going on. And then my boss comes and she's like, hey, they're doing a training over this new bed that we're supposed to get for the our MOVE program, which is like patients that are intubated or critical care patients, trying to get them up and moving when they are not able to. So we already had like the Cadillac chairs, but now they're trying to get this thing called the combulator, or something. And it's just like a fancy schmancy robotic Cadillac chair that allows you to stand up though. So I don't know how I feel about getting my intubated patients standing up. Like, that stresses me out. And like some of the things that this chair can do is just like, I don't know, sis. I could see a couple of people that it would have worked for, but then there's some people I'm just like, that scares me. But either way it goes, I have no say so, and if they get the chair or not or whatever, you know, I'm night shift, so usually the doc is ordering me to make sure they are sound asleep and as comfortable as possible on a regular routine and schedule. So that's a day shift problem. But nevertheless, the chair was like pretty doggone cool. Then, so we're about to wrap up the training and the code goes off. I was like, technically I'm still on the clock. And the code is on the opposite side of the building. We didn't see the charge nurse come out, so me and one of our other charge nurses, well, she wasn't charge nurse last night, but she is a charge nurse. We like haul ass to the other side of the building, and yeah, that's what we do. But once we got there, it was cool, it was calm. But one of the docs was like, why so many people? And I was like, because it was a cold call. What do you mean? Like, if nobody came, you would have been mad. Now a lot of people come and you still mad. Like, girl, get it together. What? It was a long shift, and I didn't even get a chance to get my schedule. So on our way back from my son's football game tonight, I am gonna have to like stop back at work to pick up my schedule, because we're doing this new scheduling, and sometimes it's one way in the computer, but then it's a different way that's printed out, and they be trying to go back and change people's schedule, and I don't like that. Especially, you know, I'm in clinicals. I don't have time for my schedule to be changed, and there's already been people who show up one day, but their name is wrote in the, like, it's printed out on the schedule as a different day, so it looks as if you're like a no call, no show because you're not there, but technically in the computer it's a different way. It's a mess. So I like to get the printout copy so I can have hard copy, verified proof at any time this is when I was supposed to show up, because I'm taking my black ass to Starbucks, because I'm like, I deserve it. I want Starbucks. I don't get to go to Starbucks often because this is like the only Starbucks and it's like so out of the way. But I'm about to go get me a green tea frap because it's life. And then I have to go home and sleep, and I probably have to get up like around, I'm gonna try to get up around 12. I know that's gonna be so early for me. Oh, I'm gonna be dying. I don't know. You guys, clinical in school, like, school has not been that bad, but the amount of clinical hours that I have to do this semester, it has been a lot. Like, I am literally at school, at work, or at clinicals with like maybe a day or two off. Like this week I will get tomorrow, I will get Friday and Saturday off. I'm technically supposed to go to class tonight, but I'm not going to class. We don't have a test or a quiz, so I'm not going because it's my son's birthday and he has a football game today. So I'm not going to miss his birthday and his football game when I already know the presentation is probably going to be whack. Like, I already know, like, I'm just not going to do that. So I have to make the compromise and the decision to not go to class tonight. Like, that's just some of the stuff that I have to do. But technically this week I would have had to go to class tomorrow. I worked last night, go to class tomorrow. I'd have been off Friday and Saturday. I work Sunday, I work Monday. I have clinical Wednesday, Thursday, class Thursday, and I'm off Friday, and then I think I work Saturday. It's a mess. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff to do, and it is stressful because I feel like I don't have enough hours in the day.